The announcement of Deadpool and Wolverine sent shockwaves through the internet. Fans rejoiced. Finally, two of Marvel's most iconic characters sharing the screen. Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool, the merc with a mouth, teaming up with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, the gruff, brooding X-Man. It seemed like a match made in comic book heaven, a recipe for R-rated, action-packed, fourth-wall-breaking hilarity. The potential was there for something truly special, a superhero movie that could redefine the genre, just like the first Deadpool did. The hype was real, the anticipation palpable. Could the film possibly live up to it? Deadpool and Wolverine, unfortunately, falls into a familiar trap. The film leans heavily on the meta humor that made the first Deadpool a sensation. While the self-aware jabs at the superhero genre were fresh and unexpected back then, they feel tired and predictable now. The constant barrage of pop culture references and in-jokes becomes tiresome. It's as if the film is trying too hard to recapture the magic of the original, relying on a formula that's past its expiration date. The humor, once sharp and subversive, now feels blunted and repetitive. The jokes, while occasionally eliciting a chuckle, often fall flat. The film's attempt to satirize the superhero genre, while understandable, ultimately feels hollow. It's a case of been there, done that, leaving the audience wanting something more, something new. The acquisition of Fox by Disney cast a long shadow over Deadpool and Wolverine. The House of Mouse, known for its family-friendly fare, now owned the rights to the decidedly R-rated Deadpool. This corporate merger raised questions about the film's tone. Would Deadpool be toned down, censored, sanitized for a PG-13 audience? The film seems acutely aware of these concerns, directly addressing them in its own self-aware way. Deadpool himself makes snarky comments about Disney's influence, poking fun at the MCU's formulaic approach. However, this meta-commentary feels more like a defensive mechanism than genuine satire. It's as if the film is trying to preemptively deflect criticism, acknowledging the elephant in the room without truly addressing it. The result is a film that feels somewhat compromised, caught between its R-rated roots and its PG-13 overlords. It's a delicate balancing act, and unfortunately, Deadpool and Wolverine doesn't quite stick the landing. Despite its flaws, Deadpool and Wolverine has one saving grace: the undeniable chemistry between its two leads. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman are clearly having a blast, their camaraderie shining through in every scene. Reynolds delivers his signature brand of rapid-fire, fourth-wall-breaking humor, while Jackman brings a stoic, world-weary gravitas to Wolverine. The dynamic between the two characters is a classic odd couple pairing. Deadpool, the hyperactive, motor-mouthed mercenary, plays perfectly off of Wolverine, the gruff, brooding loner. Their interactions are often hilarious, their back-and-forth banter providing some of the film's most entertaining moments. It's a testament to both actors' talents that they can elevate the material, injecting life and energy into an otherwise predictable script. Deadpool and Wolverine suffers from a common ailment in superhero films: a thin plot stretched too thin. The multiverse, a concept already explored ad nauseum in recent comic book movies, feels like a crutch here, a way to shoehorn in cameos and fan service without much thought for narrative coherence. The film throws everything at the wall, hoping something sticks. We get multiple versions of Deadpool, alternate timelines, and a dizzying array of cameos from other Marvel characters. While these moments might elicit cheers from die-hard fans, they ultimately distract from the main story, which is already struggling to hold the audience's attention. The overabundance of cameos feels more like a marketing ploy than an organic part of the story. It's as if the filmmakers are more concerned with checking off boxes and pandering to fan expectations than crafting a compelling narrative. The result is a film that feels bloated and unfocused, a missed opportunity to tell a truly unique and engaging story. Deadpool and Wolverine, despite its best efforts, falls short of the high expectations set by its predecessors. The film relies too heavily on tired tropes, meta-humor fatigue sets in quickly, and the plot feels both convoluted and predictable. The Disney influence is palpable, casting a shadow over the film's tone and content. However, the undeniable chemistry between Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman provides some redeeming qualities. Their performances are the highlight of the film, their interactions injecting life and humor into an otherwise lackluster script. Ultimately, Deadpool and Wolverine is a film caught between two worlds. It's trying to be both a subversive, R-rated superhero comedy and a family-friendly MCU-approved blockbuster.